So we are now in one of the most important moments of the whole two-day event, and that's rewarding the members who sent in their projects as proposals to help us better understand what the value of BIAN is. I always say when I do my introduction calls that when I ask organizations, can you please tell us, so what did you achieve? What are the business benefits? What are the market shares? And they say, ho, secret, we are not going to tell it. And then I ask the vendors, I said, and the vendors, ho. That's from the clients. We are not allowed to reveal it. Okay. So then the question is, how do we get that information? And then Yvonne, I don't know where Yvonne is. Oh, here is Yvonne. Yvonne said, let's do an award. And when you say, okay, you get an award, so you get a trophy, and maybe you get a kiss on the cheek by Yvonne, people were sharing the information they would never be able to share. So that's a strange mechanism. If you get a trophy and a placate, then you say, okay, this is the market share, this is the profit. And so it's great for us. So I would like to introduce the chairman of the jury, and I'm only the one who is to take over from me.
Thank you very much, Hans. So as you all know, there are 4 awards that we are handing out every year, and we've had an exceptional set of responses from each of you. Thank you very much. So let's go in sequence. The adoption leader, that's the first award. Who's handing that award out now? Is that you, James?
I am.
You are. All right, back to Hans.
So there was a shorthand over to the so the adoption award leader is about organizations who have proven how to, and that was one of the questions earlier on. So how do you adopt BIAN? Where do you start? And the winner for this year is HSBC. So I would like to see Paolo. Where is Paolo? And David. There they are. On stage. So
thank you.
I don't kiss you.
No.
This is your award.
So,
thank you.
So,
congratulations.
Thank you.
So I think it's good to know that HSBC is a member now for 2.5 years, something like that.
Yep.
And they also had to solve those issues. How do we making BIAN alive in our community? So they trained about 100 plus architects in BIAN. They have more than 15 certified BIAN architects. They have a whole ecosystem. They have newsletters. They have examples. They are using AI to validate the quality of the APIs against the BIAN API. So it's a whole set of steps and things that they put in place to get it adopted in an organization with the size of HSBC, because we know it's huge. Yeah, so yes. Sometimes you get the question and think, why do you ask me that? But that's the right side of the building, and then the left side of the building doesn't know that the question is asked. And that's what they are solving by getting that model, getting that ecosystem in place where people can ask questions and get answers. So well deserved, and please share with us your thoughts.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. No, we're really...
Okay.
Yeah. No, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, no, thanks very much for that award. It really means a lot to us. And as you said, I think whilst we had we've built a team, a central team to help adoption by enablement, training, but really where the value comes, of course, is when people actually implement it and deliver it. So whilst myself and Paolo are up here on behalf of HSBC, it's also down to a huge amount of work across all the teams as well. We've had our core banking team, payments transformation core banking with Matt. We've got Nicoletta and team and Alex in WPB. Our data architecture and business architecture, we're quite early adopters of the business capability model, and we've used that for our application landscape. I could go on with lots of people to mention. I mean, I think the other thing we've done, which we talk about, adoption, and we're trying to bring back the best practices to the centre, but we're also, I think, contributing to BIAN as a whole as well. So, you know, again, many thanks for people like Alex and Matt have lent into BIAN with Corliss 3 and the work that we've been doing with some of the papers and the contribution. And I guess finally, I'd just like to say, you know, it's always about the value you can prove. And obviously, you know, Steve's a big sponsor, but he's always been very clear. Tell me where if it doesn't work. And you know, when we're working with our teams, I think we're demonstrating value, and that's why it's happening. I should also mention, I forgot to mention John and the work they did in wholesale as well with the AI and the AI-assisted API cataloguing. So that's been a great success for us as well.
Okay, well, thank you. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Great, great.
Well done to the HSBC team on the adoption award. Now, I want to assure everyone, Steve Van Wyck was not involved in the selection process.
No.
Not much.
Yeah, so no ability to influence the outcome here. The next award is the Best Use of Innovative Technology Award, and James is going to hand that out.
Hi. Yeah, so there was stiff competition in this category. Essentially, it's an application of innovation in the context of using BIAN assets. There were 4 submissions: Audax, which is a standard chart spin-off, and a BAS player out of Singapore, HSBC, IBM with HSBC, and the winner is Infosys. So I'd like to ask Vivek to come up and... Vivek and... Yeah.
Let's play digital one side before ask the others. So, congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. You get the certificate.
It's heavy, so be aware.
Yeah.
I'll just briefly describe why we scored them marginally ahead of everyone else. Essentially, all 4 submissions were using AI in the context of BIAN API-ification, and most banks, in fact, all banks around the world are trying to decouple and create API patterns to ease integration. Infosys used its Topaz platform, which is an AI tooling set, and used that and forced it on the issue of effectively delivering APIs, both in terms of standardization using BIAN, but also, more importantly, increasing reuse of APIs. So just like HSBC and IBM, they were using AI to actually match and identify reuse, and also improve the reuse of materials from the BIAN standards in those API definitions. But secondly, they then went one step further and used generative AI to actually generate and speed up the delivery of the API. So that creates a much more standardized API delivery model in terms of APIs into production. So well done.
Thank you very much.
So there is a slight gap in my intro, so I didn't introduce James.
Hi.
So you didn't see James on stage before, but James is the chairman of our strategy advisory group. So we thought in the judges, beside the board, we need, let's say, the one who is chairing our strategy group, also see is what the submissions are in line what we are hoping, or the strategy advisory group is hoping that we want to achieve. So sorry, James, a little bit late, but now everybody knows who you are.
Thank you, James. The next award is Best in Class Partner, and Ian's going to hand that award out.
Okay, so first I'd like to say this was a really competitive group again of submissions. And we decided for the first prize that they'd get lunch with Hans, and the second prize would be 2 lunches with Hans. So I haven't picked on him yet on this part. You know, so this submission is, this winner is Zafin, and Zafin is a fabulous partner of BIAN, has been for a long time. And Zafin had a project with Wells Fargo where the focus was on rapid delivery, on reducing time to market, they completely changed the way, going from an internal integration to an integration based on facades, based on BIAN. and BIAN APIs, and it's, you know, the results of this thing are 50% reduced integration effort. So people ask why, you know, why would we do this? Simplification. I do love the word eventual retirement, but eventually Steve plans to retire 5 core systems. Where are you, Steve, so I can pick on you? Okay, 70% reduction in time for product and pricing changes. That's just incredible. I mean, anybody that deals with an old, complex environment like us, we just did it with a partner, trying to get something out there quickly. If you can reduce the time by 70%, that's incredible. And reduce technology costs because it's a simplified approach. So I really want to congratulate Zafin on the work they've done. This is fantastic. And who's coming up to talk to me? And if you would like, you can have 2 lunches. You can have 2 lunches with Hans if you would like it, okay? Congratulations. Congratulations.
So not just 2 lunches, I'm also having dinner with Hans.
Dinner with Hans, that's the platinum prize.
You take the light one.
Wow, thank you. Yes, I'd just like to give a couple of thanks out to, firstly, Hans and the board for this award. It's been a long journey with BIAN. It's nice to get some recognition. It's excellent. Secondly, I'd like to thank some people in the Wells Fargo team. So Saul and Steve for their executive support. It's been quite a huge transformation project that we've done in a very short period of time. Big shout out to Alan Varasso, who's been really kind of key in the leadership and driving through our strategy and execution. And finally, within Wells, there's an architect, Todd Schmitter. He's actually been around on BIAN for quite some time now, so he's been really good. And then finally, to the wonderful team at Zafin for actually executing on this project. So thank you very much.
Yeah, also, but I want to have this one. Yeah, see you for lunch. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
And the 4th award is the Transformation Champion Award. Again, this was a hotly contested category. And the winner is Standard Bank Group from South Africa. Well done. Now, Rizwana and team have been on this journey for a couple of years now, and they've got over 60 BIAN-trained architects certified with over 150 others who are actually doing BIAN work. Again, back to the discussion we were having in the Q&A with the board, the outcomes achieved by Standard Bank Group are amazing, right? Reduction in API costs by 70% on average, reduction in API development effort by over 50%, reduction in the existing API footprint by 75% on average. And this point about complexity growing faster than revenue, the way you reduce that is exactly by what Standard Bank Group has been doing. A smaller API estate with more comprehensive functionality, as an example, in the party domain, reduce the number of APIs by 80%, 44 to 5, while at the same time improving functionality coverage by 50%. Incredibly compelling statistics. And you're looking to now scale it across the enterprise, right? Congratulations, Rizwana. Truly well done. So before we disperse, can I ask the board members to come to the stage, and can I also have all the award winners to come to the stage so we can get a photograph done for posterity and ensure we'll post it in LinkedIn as well?
Okay. It will work out.
The light, everybody's slide, because we're all going to have our heads in the light, particularly me.
And James, you're there. Good. Yep, please.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, come on.
Room for a small one in the middle.
Come on up front.
On this side as well, colleagues.
Yeah, come on up front.
Yeah. I'll step back. You guys come in front.
There we go.
It will work. So I'm not important.
You can say that twice. hands around. That's very rare.
So I know you all want to be on stage next year.
Yes.
So don't be shy. Send in your submissions, and instead of 13 we had this year, we will at least have 26 next year. So this is what you get when you do the right job using BIAN. I think
Yeah, very good.
that's the message.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
everyone.
Okay, thank you.